Good evening, good evening. Welcome to Soft Light Podcast. I'm your girl, Bruce Boswell, the host. Whoa. How's it going this evening? I thought I'd come on because last night, or early this morning, I would say, came across the information that Little Dirk, the rapper out of Chicago, originally from Chicago, I think he live in Atlanta now, um, 10-year-old son, pow-powed his stepfather. Uh, Based off of the footage and the video that the stepfather put out, it was under the direction of the young boy's mother. And I thought it brought about a conversation I wanted to bring to the community um, about family, about these young kids. I was just talking about these young kids the other day. And look, here we are. I'll be knowing what I'm talking about. A lot of these young kids, as I mentioned on my last live, anywhere that's doing these crimes and powing people are like anywhere from 10 to 14 years old. Like that's the majority of these young folks that are out here with firearms and things of that nature. I wanted to talk about the circumstance and just kind of organically have a conversation. If you would hit the thumbs up, I certainly appreciate it. Just a little housekeeping. Um, I also have the link in the comment section pinned. Platform is always open for you to join that way as well. A lot of these young kids is what I want to really focus on, their mental health, and also who's responsible. You have a 10-year-old little boy that I'm assuming all this is alleged because I don't know, have seen the disgruntled and DV within the home between his mother and her husband. And he's reacting based off of what the mother direction is, based off of the stepfather's recollection of the account of events that happened. And the boy acted on it just based off of what his mother said. So is um is the boy responsible or is the mama? A lot of these young kids, and we don't talk about this. We don't talk about pretty much nothing when it comes to mental health. Let's just be honest. A lot of these young kids, they walking around with trauma and PTSD, just like they parents and their grandparents, undiagnosed and have normalized these unhealthy conditions and behaviors, and they just stewing and festering and sitting back in a cup waiting to explode. And we had an explosion at Dirk's baby mama house. Little boy, I can't find the footage of. I know Child Protective Service. I'm sure he's in the detention center um, until they sort all this out. But just think of where he is emotionally and what's going on, and the accountability of the mother. You know, a lot of these children are. I mean, it ain't a lot. You are a product of your environment in a lot of cases, and it's very few, very special individuals that don't be consumed by what their environment is. Um, that young boy's mother instructed him to, do what he did to the stepfather, then she the one should be locked up, not the boy. He need to be in therapy and in a different support system. I think it's a shame that these young people don't have the support that they need. And us as adults, we are just normalizing these toxic and unhealthy behaviors and renaming them everything but what they are. A lot of these young kids go to school and they suffering from the events that happened the night before, traumatized, PTSD, depression and anxiety. A lot of young kids suffer from these things as well. And we need to have the conversation, and bring the awareness regarding their mental health. I don't even know, like with Dirk, he didn't have a quiet upbringing. Um, he was in them streets, and his son seemed like he following behind his daddy and probably stepdaddy. The mother probably, picking the same type of men, and it just is a domino effect that just constantly and constantly keeps happening. I feel sorry for the young people today. It's just too much going on, and ain't nobody doing nothing about it.